Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's such a pleasure for me to take part at this very timely event which brings together all stakeholders concerned by the global health and financing challenges by 2030 and beyond, including governments, global health organizations, and the finance and the investor community. We heard yesterday Dr. Tudris asking us for 3 asks, maybe very simple, but very difficult to achieve. His first ask was to advocate for health financing in G7 and G20. Second, which UAE very much supports, is to have a very strong pandemic accord. And that probably would be a response to a lot of the points raised by my colleague, Ambassador Matthew. And we also echo with his third ask, which was to support a global movement that looks beyond the GDPs and sees healthy people as the foundation of healthy economies and communities. Under the auspices of the WHO and the partners of the summit, we're called all together to provide concrete solutions to enhance global health impacted by the current macroeconomic conditions. Our open and constructive deliberations allow us to highlight the link between health and socioeconomic growth and the important role of multilateral development institutions in supporting SDG goals. They offer us the opportunity to emphasize the duties and the responsibilities of governments in achieving universal health coverage and focus on many issues such as women's health and the link between health and climate change. In this regard, UAE considers that health is one of the most important pillars to challenge the impact of climate change, and that's why a focus on Health Day will be featured for the first time during COP28. We aim to organize a cross-sectoral, high-level meeting and deliberations with a strong presence from ministries of health, ministries of finance, and economic cooperation and development to align the climate, health, finance work of COP28. This meeting is an appropriate platform to exchange, particularly on the scope of investment principles for climate health finance, and to discuss all needed modalities and realistic perspectives for the future of all, for a more sustainable and a peaceful world. More broadly, and with regard to the health agenda with the G20 process, we consider that this process is extremely valuable in terms of sharing knowledge and experience. The adopted policies and programs, such as the establishment of the Global Innovation Hub for improving value and health transformation towards sustainable health systems. Second, the Digital Health Task Force to enhance knowledge in specific areas of digital health. And thirdly, the Global Patient Safety Leaders Group with the exclusive purpose of bridging implementation gaps through system-level solutions and locally applicable innovative solutions. It's very important that we can permit all countries to participate in the implementation of these projects at the different levels. And we should really not underestimate the great work which has actually gone in this, the roadmap to sustainable finance and health. So really commend all the great work which has actually gone. And I think this would be a fantastic toolkit for all the G7 and G20 countries in health and the role of developing a taxonomy for health. So I think we would, I think we should all urge to look at this very carefully and all the great work which has gone into this. To conclude, as the host of COP28, we will do our very, very best to offer the opportunity to reflect on these vital issues by adopting an inclusive approach, including all concerned stakeholders. Thank you very, very much.